Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 4th of June 2024. I hope you are keeping well, feeling good. It's evening time here in Bangkok. I'm about to play the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle in a moment for the second time. And I say this because I got lucky in that I spotted my own fluke. I don't review these games. I never review these games. I hate looking at myself and watching these videos. I really do. But the video was playing. I'd uploaded the game, but it was playing through, so nobody had watched it yet, or at least they hadn't watched the whole game yet, because I generally just play the game once. I mean, I run the video once when I'm up, well, after I've uploaded, just to make sure that it works okay. And I realized, hey, that's a fluke. I spotted my own fluke. And so I deleted the video, and this is my second attempt after a couple of hours, because I actually have been working since that time. So I've just finished work. So I'm going to have another bash at this. And I know what the fluke was, so I shall avoid making the same mistake a second time. That might make it more difficult, of course. What's going on in the world? The Dark Side of the Moon was a wonderful album in the late 1970s, I guess it was. I think it was mid 1970s, something like that. Everybody had that album. Everybody who liked popular music, rock music in those days, definitely had that album. I still have a copy somewhere, and it was a great album. So that's why the Dark Side of the Moon is famous. But if you are more scientifically minded, you might be interested in the Dark Side of the Moon for what we don't know about it, because it's also famous for being a rather unexplored region. Hopefully China is going to put that right, because they've actually have managed to... their lunar lander has taken off from the moon's surface, from that region, after collecting samples. So I hope it's going to dock with something. Its name is Changi 6, which sounds like it's a new terminal at Singapore airport or something, but anyway, that's the name of it. So well done, China. Let's hope the knowledge is spread and passed on to other countries too, for the research across the world. Research needs to be shared with all countries, by all countries, and for all countries. Right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? This is the LA Times expert level puzzle, as I say. Second time for me. We've got 9 in that square. That's how we're going to begin. And let's do a couple of easy ones first if we can. We've got 3s going up here, and across there. That'll give me a 3 in that square. What else do we know? 4 blocking down here puts 4 into one of those squares, blocking up. 4 up here, 4 across there will give me a 4 there. Let's quickly go through the digits and see what I can see, if anything. 2 down here, 2 up there. There we go. Okay, so now we get to the good stuff. There's something I discovered before, but I made the mistake after this good discovery. So, oh, I hear the cat complaining. What's the good discovery? The good discovery is that these squares here comprise only 5, 7 and 9. How do I know that? We've got 5 blocking up here and across there, so we have a pair of 5s there. 7 blocks up here and up there, so 7s are available anywhere there. And then we've got 9 blocking here and 9 across there. So this is a triple of 5, 7 and 9. So now that we know 5, 7 and 9 are in those squares, 2 blocks here, so this is going to be 2 and this must be 6. Now I made a mistake last time, and I will try not to make the same mistake this time. Let's see. Well, something that as I said, I didn't play the game like this last time. 6, 3 and 1 block down there. That's going to put 3, 6 and 1 in these squares here. So we have 1s there, 3s there, 6s anywhere. 3, 6, 1 here and there. So this is going to be 2 and 4. Right, and we've got 4 blocking there. So that's going to be the 4 and that's going to be the 2. And down here we will be left with 7, no, we'll be left with, I can't find you, 8 and 9. 8 and 9 in those squares there. Okay, missing digits down here are 3, 6 and 5. We've got 3 and 6 together, so that's going to be our 5. And by the way, this is all totally different now from how I played the game the first time. Just FYI. Oh yeah, I know. I've just remembered what I discovered before, which wasn't really helpful, but it might be helpful this time. I don't know. 3 and 4 block this square. 3 and 4 block this square, and 3 and 4 block this square. So I've got 3 and 4 in those squares there. Now, this is kind of where I made the mistake before, I think. 3 and 4 are in those squares. I can't say which is which. These squares have to be 1, 2 and 7. I've got 7 blocking there, so we get 7s up there. But the 1 blocks here, so 1 is there or there. And then 2 can be in any of the squares, which is the mistake that I made before. I know this is 5, 7 and 9, so let's look down here just in case. So we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, which is down here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think I'm going to go ahead and put in pencil marks. This is clearly a tough game. Certainly for me it is anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so let's do this. 5's there, 7's anywhere, and 9's in those squares there. Now let's do this. 3, 4 blocking here, 3, 4 blocking there, 3, 4 blocking there. So these squares are 3 and 4. 7's have to be in those squares because of this 7 blocking there, right? 1 blocks this square, so 1's are available in those squares, and then 2 available in any of those squares. I'm going to try, must remember not to overwrite this. Or was I actually right before? Was it not a fluke? What I said last time was that the 2 has to be here. And then I thought, wait a minute, 2 could be in any of those 3 squares. Oh, yeah. This has to be a 7. That's what I should have said. Ah, of course. Okay, so that's a 7. So this is going to be a 9. That's not a 9. I realise my mistake now. That 7 can go. And we have 1. Ah, that's better. I did actually finish the game, but you know, I realised there was I did something wrong. Couldn't quite put my finger on it. Now I realise what it was I did wrong. Okay, so slightly different now. But anyway, the missing digits here are 6 and 8, and we don't have any help on those just yet. So let's see what else we can do. So we got 1's there, 1's go up there, 1's are down here, 1's are in those squares. 2's are somewhere along there, somewhere there, down there. 3's are there, there, there. 4's. This is 8 and 9 there, isn't it? Okay, any more 8s? Yep. Okay, so we got 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking up here, 9 across here and there. That gives me a 9 in that square. Oops, wrong mode selected. 9 in that square. Okay, so where to begin? I discovered something on this left-hand side last time, so I should probably do that again. Although I might not discover the same things this time. Okay, so 5 blocks across there. This is completely different. Never mind. It will get us there somehow, I think. 5. Oh, 6 blocking up here and 6 across there means we have a pair of 6s in those squares. This has come out very different from how... So that fluke was a bad thing for me before. Obviously it affected the game quite a lot. Because it's very different this time. Let's do this. So we've got 1 blocking across here. And obviously I've got to not touch this middle column here. So we've got 1s still possible there. 6, 7, 8. Blocking across there. And 8. Oh, so that's a pair of 6 and 8. I see now. So this 1 and 2 can be removed because that's only 6 or 8. And now this is the only 2. So I got the 2. Last time I got the 2 here by a fluke. But this time I've got it correct. So the 2 is there. That's a 1. And this is a 1 up here. And that's a 1 there. And this has to be 3. And this is 6. So we... Oh yeah, this is much better. This is how it kind of looked last time. So now we've got 6s in these squares. So that can't be a 6 up there. Six blocking down here, down here. There is our 6. And get rid of those 6s there. So we have 1, 3, 4, 3 numbers in 3 squares here. This 1 can't be true, can it? Let's get rid of the 1 there. That'll give us a pair of 5 and 7 there. We have 5 and 7 there. It means that I can also remove this 5 and... oops. Hit the wrong key. 5 and 7 from there as well. Right, how are we looking now? So that's the only position for a 1. It must go there. This 1 can be removed. Two across there, 2 across there. This is the only spot for a 2 in this block. 2 blocking down here and 2 across here means that's a 2. This is a 2. This is not a 2. This is a 1 if I can hit the right mode. And that will give me a 1 here and remove this candidate 1. So 1 and 2 are finished now. 8 and 9. There's one number missing from here, which is 3, and we got 3 blocking across here. So that would be our 3. This would be our 4, and that would be our 4 there. And this is not a 4. I like this game. I said the first time around, I said I liked it, and I still like it. We have a pair of 5 and 8 here now, so this 5 is no longer true. Let's remove that, and we end up with 6 and 7 here. So we got 5, 8 there. This has to be 5 and 8. The 7 is no longer true. We can get rid of it. One, two, down 3. 3 blocks across here. That gives me a 3 in this square. And it means that's a 3 up there, and this is a 3 there. This has to be a 4, meaning that's a 4, and this is none of those. 5 is in this square now. The missing digits here and there have to be 6 and 7. Got 6 and 7 there. Okay. 2 numbers are missing here. We're looking for 7 and 8 in those squares. Any help up there? No. So I'll put the 7 and 8 there, but it means that this can't be an 8 now. This has to be a 9. 8 has to be in this square, and get rid of those 8s there. So 7, that's not a 7. It's not an 8 either. Nine blocks down here, so this will be our 9 in the bottom row, and this must be a 7, and it makes this square up here a 7, so 5 there, 7 there, and get rid of the 7. We have our 9 here, so this is a 6. 8 must be there, 5 there. Now we're on our way home. 8, 5, 6, 6, 7. So I did finish it the first time around, as I said, but because of a fluke, and this time no fluke. Still needed candidates, mind you. I couldn't remember, it's too long ago for me to remember what exactly I did on the left hand side here, but anyway, that's it. So thank you very much. That's our game over for Tuesday. Bye bye.